Good afternoon, everyone. This is Georgia Simpson, your favorite LMT, coming at you with another video with Touch Chemistry Massage Spa. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get the best experience when getting a massage, whether it's in-home or it's at a spa. How can you make the massage work for you? There's some little tips and tricks. Before we go into the tips, I want to talk to you guys about my very first massage experience at a spa. It was crazy. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't a good experience. And a lot of it didn't really have to do with the spa or the service, but it had more to do with me as a client because I didn't even really know what I was getting myself into. It was my first time getting a massage, so I didn't know what a massage was. I didn't know what a massage modality was. And they asked me, okay, what type of pressure did you want? And so I told them a deep tissue because it was really like painful. The massage was painful. And I ended up getting a male therapist too. And I didn't care about, I'm not one of the people that care about whether I get a male or female. I don't think that really mattered. I think it was just like, I didn't speak up when I was uncomfortable or if something hurt me or it was just different things. Like, I was only like 18. I didn't really know what to expect. But now that I'm older and I'm an actual therapist and I've had so many, like I've been doing this for 8 years. So I've had experience with a lot of different clients, and I think I have a pretty good list, including my own experiences as to how to make your massage better work for you. Okay, some things that you can do to try to make sure you get your money's worth at the end of the day. I was thinking about that experience. It was crazy because I was in there like, oh. I used to do gymnastics. I did gymnastics for like 10 years. And I was like my 10th year. Never had a massage, nothing like that. So my muscles was big. They was tight, they was strong, and he was in there trying to get into my muscles, but it just was not good. The first thing I want to talk about when getting a massage and making it the best experience for you is going to be the initial consultation. Have the consultation with your therapist. I know it seems like it's a waste of time. Like, you're a massage therapist, you should be able to figure out what's going on with me. But it doesn't always work like that. And sometimes the information that you share with your therapist makes it easier for them to target particular muscles in certain areas and to put their focal point there. So, for instance, if you come in to the spa and you're experiencing neck pain, yes, it's one thing to say, okay, my neck is hurting right here, right? But it's a whole other thing to say, my neck is hurting right here. It hurts when I move my head from the left to right. It's been hurting for about 3 or 4 weeks. It hurts to the touch. I can't sleep at night. When I lift my arm, I don't really feel it, but when I put my head down is when I feel it the most. Those little details is going to help the therapist know exactly what muscle to focus on. That way, when you're getting the massage, it doesn't feel like they're working around the area, but they can you're directing them from the consultation straight to the pain point. Also, let them know about previous surgeries. Let them know about previous injuries, even if you didn't have any surgery, maybe sprained your ankle or something like that. Tell them about that. Let them know about if you have any bruises or anything on your body currently. So number 2 is meditate during your massage session. Okay, this is so important. Meditate during your session. More so, relax yourself. Calm yourself. Take deep, slow breaths, like super deep, okay? Especially when you get in a deep tissue, because the therapist is going into your body, not just pushing down, but literally moving your muscles out of the way to go deeper. And if you're holding your body tense, they're not going to be able to go deep into your muscles. okay? Y'all are gonna be like, it's like Mortal Kombat in there, okay? Just relax. You gotta breathe, okay? Because especially when they hit a certain point that hurts, your body naturally is gonna lock up every time. So when you're breathing, it allows the body to open up, and the therapist can get in there easier, and they can get the trigger point or whatever is going on, get that out. And then it also helps with the actual release of the muscle. So when they hit the muscle and you start to breathe, the muscle starts to also ease. But if you're holding your body tight, the knot is going to hold, and it's going to take longer for the therapist to get the knot out. So breathing really is important when it comes to like releasing trigger points. It's also just important when it comes to not overthinking when you're getting a massage. Because sometimes when people get massages, we're thinking about shopping, we're thinking about what happened yesterday, we're thinking about what we got to do later, overthinking, and you miss the whole session. You miss the whole session because you've been thinking. So try to breathe and focus on your breathing, and that helps you to be present in the moment and really connect with your therapist and get, what you need out of the session as far as releasing stress, releasing anxiety, and all of those other mental hang-ups, okay? So breathing is really important. Deep breaths on the table. That's my suggestion. You don't have to do it. Everybody's different, but I find that really, really works. And it also helps you to relax when it comes to you and the therapist, and it'll help the therapist relax too, believe it or not. Sometimes we be uptight. All right. What's that? Okay. Number three, take off all of your clothes. Okay? Get butt naked, strip it down to the T. Take it off. Okay? Because sometimes when you get a massage, underwear can get in the way. Bras are definitely going to be in the way. Also, in jewelry, you might want to take that off. Necklaces, earrings, remove everything. It helps the therapist get into those places, like if you have on rings, they're not going to be able to massage around your ring. And you probably don't want oil and lotion, all that on your rings and jewelry anyways. And then your hair. So wrapping your hair up with a towel will be helpful, or just put it in a ponytail. If you can do that, put it in a ponytail. If your hair is long, that way your neck is exposed and they can get up into the back of your neck. That feels so good when you get a massage. You don't want to miss that part because your hair is out. So I would really suggest like wrapping all of this up. And then for the men, let go of the boxers, let go of the boxer briefs. Let it go, because you can roll them up if you want to, but is that really comfortable? Let me know. That doesn't seem like it's comfortable to me, but if it is, do you? But I would suggest removing everything. That way the therapist can really get into the area, into the glute, into the low back. A lot of people have tissue issues there, so allow them to get into that space without making it uncomfortable, because some therapists most of us, we're taught not to, if we see that, we don't go past that point, okay? So if that's what you want, you gotta take everything off. If you don't feel comfortable with taking everything off, that's understandable too. I'm just giving you a suggestion on how to better the experience. Take off your socks. My people, take off your socks, okay? If you want your feet massaged, take your socks off. If your socks are on, the therapist normally is going to think that you don't want your feet rubbed. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, no, you can do my feet. And I'm like, you have socks on. But, they just don't, that's just normal for some people. So, telling you now, if you want your feet done, you don't want to have that conversation, take your socks off. If you get cold, or if you get cold, that's cool too. You know, maybe that's just something you can communicate at the beginning of your consultation. Like, I'm gonna wear my socks during the session because I get cold, but you can take them off whenever you're ready to do my feet. I do want my feet massaged. Okay. So yeah, make sure you take everything off, jewelry, wrap your hair up, and disrobe all underwear. Okay, for the best session. Number 4. Before you go into the session, now this goes back to what I was saying about my massage. Please do your research on what modality you want, okay? Please do your research. Know whether you want a Swedish massage, a deep tissue, a sports massage, a myofascial release, trigger point, aromatherapy, whatever your desire is, figure that out before you go into the session, okay? Excuse me. Because if you ask for a Swedish massage, but you really want them to give you like some deep tissue, you're going to be really disappointed, okay? You're going to be really disappointed. So, figure that out first before you go. Also, with the Swedish massage, and this, I'm jumping ahead, but you can get firm pressure with the Swedish massage. So don't think that you can't get the pressure that you want just because it's a Swedish. You can still get pressure. It's just not going to be deep, okay? So, and I have a video on the difference between a Swedish massage and a deep tissue massage. So, y'all can check that out after this video. All right? I'll link that below. But, yes, know your modality. Know what you want. Come in there prepared. So, when they ask you the question, you already have everything figured out. And they can pair you with the best therapist that offers that service. Because some therapists are good at deep tissue. Some therapists are good at hot stone. So, if you know what you want up front and you're sure you've done the research, you'll get the better, you know, you'll get the option of getting the best therapist if they're available. Number 5, speak up about pressure. Please say something, okay? Therapists we're not gonna catch the hint. Some will, but most of us not gonna catch a hint. You can clear your throat, you can stomp your feet, you can shake your arms or whatever, snap your fingers, pop your knuckles, but that's not going to get you what you want, okay? You have to tell the therapist and communicate with them the pressure that you want. That's in the consultation. If they don't ask you, tell them. Tell them, I want firm pressure. I want a Swedish massage with firm pressure. Okay, and then while you're on the table, if you don't feel like you're getting firm pressure, ask the therapist, is this your firm pressure? Can you go harder? Can I get more pressure, please? And then if they say, sure, you can, you know, then you're gonna be able to get what you want out of the session. If you don't say anything, you know, they're not gonna know. They're not going to know that what they were doing wasn't beneficial for you. So at any time, even if they're giving you too much pressure, I know sometimes when people get deep tissue, when it gets to like their legs, the pressure is too much. You know, they're hurting the client. But if you don't say anything, you're going to have to kind of suffer through that. And then you're going to, after the session, you're like, ugh, I'm not going back to them. But sometimes it could just be as easy as saying, hey, can you ease up off the pressure to keep the massage going in your favor, you know? So, please communicate. Tell your therapist exactly what you want. Don't be afraid, because a lot of therapists like that. A lot of therapists like the clients who communicate with them. A therapist should be communicating with you as well, you know? But sometimes it goes both ways. Especially because you're the one who are paying the money. You want to make sure that you're getting what you want, okay, and what you're asking for, and what you need out of the session. So be very vocal about the pressure the whole session. You don't have to you don't have to like every 5 minutes, but if you do start to feel like, okay, this is too much or this is not enough, you can just say something, okay? And then if the therapist is giving you all the pressure that they can, then that might not be the therapist for you, unfortunately. Okay, but there's plenty of therapists out here. I'm sure you'll find somebody that's just right. Number 6, be early to your session. Be early. When you're early and you're there and you're present, you have the opportunity to kind of just relax. Some places serve tea, they have water. You know, your energy is going to be different because the therapists pick up on energy too. So you want your energy to be chill, and you want to be early as well so you can get the full time of your session. Okay, they will cut your session short if you arrive late. They're going to start your time from the time that your massage is supposed to start. So if you had an appointment at 12 o'clock and you get there at 12:05 or 12:10, be mindful that you're still going to have to get on the table, you're still going to have to get undressed, you're still going to have to do a consultation, so that's going to cut into even more of your time, okay? Try to get there at your session at least 15 minutes early, 15 to 20 minutes early, so they can take you back there, because if the therapist is running late, they still have to give you your full time because you were there, right? With the consultation and everything. But if you're running late, you're going to miss out on some of your time, which means that they're going to have to take away at somewhere in the massage or just shorten the massage time period. Be early, be early, be early. That's for your sake. So you can get all of the massage time that you need, okay? Number 7, be comfortable on the table. Be comfortable on the table, okay? Relax. Make sure that the table feels good, all right? If your head rests, got your head, your neck tilted up like this, and you know that that's not comfortable, say something. That's adjustable. They can adjust it. They can bring it down. They can lift it up. Sometimes there's like a little bar on the headrest, and that can kind of irritate like your chin area or like up in here. The therapist can take a towel and flip a towel over that area to take off the pressure so you can't really feel it. But if you don't, so you have to speak up about that. Also, the bolster, if the bolster is too high or it's too low, you know, just say something. If you feel like you don't really care, like some of the stuff you don't care about, that's fine too. You know, if you feel like that's not really going to affect your massage, that's fine too. But if you are one of those people who it's going to irritate them and you're going to be thinking about it while you're getting the massage, then I'm talking to you. Okay. Say something. Make sure when you first get on the table, it's comfortable. If you know how to adjust the face cradle, you know, maybe you can ask a therapist. But I would just ask them to adjust it for you so they can, you know, so you guys can kind of work together on what feels best for you. And it also gives them an opportunity to learn you and to know what you like. Okay? So, be comfortable on the table. If you need a blanket, some people get cold during massage. I know I get cold. It could be, 76 degrees, 77 degrees, I'm cold. So having a blanket on standby is a good idea. If you're like that, ask your therapist. You can even ask them beforehand, especially even if they're coming to your house, if they have a blanket, or you can just provide a blanket. If you're in a spa, they usually have blankets. They usually have blankets on the table. But if they don't, you know, that's just something that you can communicate. Somebody is coming to you, you can communicate that, or you can just have your own blanket ready. That way, if you start getting cold, you can say, hey, do you mind putting that blanket over the table? Can you, you know, all that good stuff, all right? So just making sure that the table is comfortable for you and you don't feel like, you know, tossing and turning and arms down and arms up. Just try to get into a really good, comfortable position, okay? If you have larger breasts, you can request a breast pad. They have breast pads that go right here in between your breasts to secure them in place so they're not like sliding around and moving around, or it's not too much pressure on your chest. So that's something you can ask for. If you have a lot of pain in your low back when you lay on your stomach, like you have a pelvic tilt, you can request a pillow here, and that will help too, okay? When you're on your back in the massage, having a bolster under your knees is really good. Or if your therapist doesn't have a bolster, you can ask for a pillow there too, and just take some of the pressure off your back. And it really feels good. And you can probably lie on your back or your stomach a lot longer, and if you have that comfort for you, okay? So yeah, just make sure you're comfortable on the table throughout the whole session. Communicate with your therapist and let them know when it starts to get uncomfortable. And these are just ideas that you could learn. That way, if the therapist isn't aware of how to of a solution, you'll have something handy for them. Okay. The finale. Okay. I don't know what that was. So the finale is turn off your TV and turn off your phone. Okay? Yes. Put your phone on silent. Keep your phone in your purse. Keep your phone in your pants. Whatever. Keep your phone in your pants. Keep your phone in your pants. Do not connect with social media or be on your phone during the session. That's just my suggestion, okay? It really takes away from the massage. Even having other people in the room while you get massage takes away from the relaxation, okay? You might not think it does, you might not see it, but it really hinders. It really hinders it because you're not really tuned in to what's going on with your body and able to relax and able to connect and get the therapy that you need. So, and then also if your phone is on, phone calls and things like that can pull you out of REM state, really easily. So try to keep it as quiet and as peaceful, get still, get in the presence of the creator throughout your session so you don't have any interference. The TV has like a white noise to it. So that can interrupt to the vibration. So I would cut the TV off. I really would. And either silence or some type of high vibe music to really get you into a state of relaxation. Because that's the whole purpose of the massage, is to relax the muscles, to correct the muscles, to relax the mind, the body, whatever it is, relieving stress. So use the opportunity wisely, disconnect. I know it's hard. We're in the age of social media where we always got to be connected and tuned in. Trust me, I'll be on Facebook and Instagram like that too. But if you're going to pay for this session, take advantage of it and disconnect. Give yourself some space. Create space. Give yourself some time, some me time where nothing else comes in, and relax. Okay? So that was my 8 tips on how to make your massage experience the best for you. And let me know how it works. Try it out. If it works for you, please let me know. Post a comment below. If you have any questions, you can post that below as well. If you have any other tips on how you make your massage experience the best for you, go ahead and post that below. Candles, I didn't mention candles and lighting, but I think those all play a part too. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. We have so many more videos coming up, and I've already done some, so you guys can check those out. Follow us on social media, Touch Chemistry Massage Spa, Touch Kim Massage Spa on Instagram and Facebook. Go check out the website. If you want to book a session with me, you can do that if you're in the DFW area. My website is touchchemistrymassagespa.adnp.com, and I do in-home sessions, and I also have my own office space, so we can work that out. But definitely, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Share the video, have a good massage experience, and let me know how everything works out for you. Love, peace. Is that old? Yeah. I'm so behind.